one thing I'm scared of is me not realizing like the type of relationship I have with someone, right? Like I realize that a lot of people that I hoop with, you know, that I guess kind of like consider me a friend, they don't realize that I actually don't consider them friends at all. And not in the sense like I don't like them. It's just like I don't know their names, right? Like they know my name, I don't know their name. Whenever I hang out with them, whenever we're hooping, I don't call them by their first name because I don't know what it is, right? I remember getting their IT at one point, or maybe I even have their number stored, but like this number is not saved, and I don't know what the fuck their Instagram is. So like even if I'm following the account, I'm never gonna text you on there. So if I see a text, I look, you'll be like, who the fuck is this? Type shit, you know. And my worry is that I'm that person for some people, because like the only way you can be that person is if you aren't paying enough attention to how you and the person are interacting, right? Like a good example is like my first year of uni. In like the first semester, there were these guys I would hoop with a lot. We were all in engineering, still are all in engineering actually. And at the time, I only knew a couple of their names. And one of these guys, I kind of mixed up their names, so I was calling him by the other guy's name, thinking that that was his actual name. And he looked at me and he was like, "Bro, that's not my name," and asked me if I knew what his name was, because I tried to play it off as like, oh, my brain, a brain fart type shit, right? Obviously, he put me on the spot and I fucked up. And this nigga was like, dude, how do you not know my name? We've been hooping for like 3 months. We hang out, we go to class together. I'm like, dude, the reason I don't know your name is because we're not really friends. And obviously to him, this was a shock. Like he was thinking like, what the fuck? And I'm like, well, cat's out of the bag type shit. But the only reason he could have possibly thought that we were like really friends is if he wasn't paying attention, like wasn't really thinking about it. Like I don't hang out with these guys outside of the gym, and the only reason that we like, we're seeing each other frequently is because we have the same classes, right? But that's about it, right? There was no other reason for me to hang out with these guys, and I never did. They never invited me anywhere. I never invited them anywhere. I didn't even see them studying randomly around campus. Like it, deadass was just class and the gym. But like it's also not impossible that I'm doing the same thing with someone else. And I just can't think of like who it possibly would be. Like, is there someone that like is considering me as like a random and like genuinely doesn't know what my name is, but I know like a lot about them. I consider them as like a friend. Like that'd be so embarrassing. And not even just embarrassing. It's like not embarrassing because you don't get the same treatment from the other person. It's like, how did I not notice that I was putting in that much more effort into somebody who genuinely didn't care? That's honestly what I'm afraid of, because then it's like I'm genuinely like oblivious, and I really hope that's not me, right? That's like the worst thing that could possibly happen. Being someone who doesn't know like the state of your relationship with someone else. Unfortunate.